President Trump is facing heavy criticism after downplaying domestic violence, calling it a little fight with the wife and arguing it shouldn't count in crime statistics. His remarks have outraged survivors, advocates, and social media users who say the president's words trivialize a serious and growing crisis. New figures show that while homicides are down 17% and robberies have fallen by 20% in the first half of 2025, domestic violence is the one crime on the rise, increasing by 3%. Here's more from the fallout.
US President Donald Trump sparked outrage over a recent comment that suggested that some cases of domestic violence were lesser crimes and should not be counted in crime statistics. The president backed up his statement by saying that his opponents were using reports of a little fight with the wife to undermine his crackdown. Here is what social media users are saying. One user compared Trump's speech to total brain decay material. Some also called the speech a disrespect to victims and disgusting. One asked in disbelief how could he speak about domestic violence so casually, while one compared him to Putin by stating that Trump does what the Russian leader does first. According to the US Department of Justice, domestic violence is not a little fight. It is a serious pattern of abusive behavior used by one partner to gain or maintain control over another. Abuse can take many forms: physical, sexual, emotional, psychological, financial, or technological. These actions can intimidate, humiliate, coerce, and terrorize victims. Domestic violence is not only real, it is rising in the United States of America. According to reports, about 10 million people experience domestic violence every year, with women constituting approximately 73% of victims. In the first half of 2025, domestic violence incidents rose 3% compared to the same period in 2024 across 42 major US cities tracked by the Council on Criminal Justice. February 2025 saw a 15% jump, while March was at 6% in reported domestic violence compared to the year before. By contrast, other violent crimes dropped. Homicides by 17%, aggravated assaults by 10%, gun assaults by 21%, and sexual assaults by 10%. Domestic violence is one of the most underreported crimes in the US. Many survivors remain silent out of fear, shame, or lack of support. For decades, advocates have fought to push domestic violence out of the shadows, framing it as a public safety and public health crisis. At a time when data shows domestic violence climbing, while other violent crimes decline, the last thing America needs is a leader belittling the issue.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka-charge.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 do idioma.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.